Hello my friends, welcome back to Sidebar with Stephanie. I'm Stephanie Haney. Today we're getting very technical and sciencey with you. One of the most stressful things for me looking forward to the egg freezing process has been the idea that I'm going to have to mix these medications and inject them into myself, which kind of freaks me out. But they break it down for you really well, and it's actually not as complicated as I thought. During my logistics appointment at Extend Fertility in Manhattan on June 10th, I talked with Registered Nurse Stephanie Koton, and she explained everything to me. She did a one-on-one demonstration with me. Normally this happens in a group setting, but since I'm filming this for all of you, we did it one-on-one. But it's a small group when it is a group setting. It's not huge or anything like that. It's still very intimate. So Stephanie Koton walked me through it, and I'm going to share that with you now so you can see exactly what I will be doing for the next 7 to 10 days. Take a look.
Okay, so I'm going to be showing you how to mix the menipure, which is going to be the luteinizing hormone and follicle stimulating hormone together. You're going to be doing it from the beginning to the end of stimulation. Okay, so menipure comes in a powder, so we're going to have to dilute it with sodium chloride, which is a water diluent. Okay?
Okay.
We're going to use the little Q cap to dissolve it, and then a 27 gauge needle to inject it. Okay? So what we're first going to do is pop off the cap of the sodium chloride. It is sterile underneath, so we don't need to clean it. You can just pop off the cap. We're now going to take the Q cap and open it up. Take the sodium chloride and dive it in.
This one.
Push it in. Yep, and take it out. Okay. Now we're going to take your syringe and pull back 1 milliliter of air. This just helps with the vacuum that's in the vial. It makes it easier to pull out the medication. Okay. So now we're going to swivel it on. Okay, and we're going to push in the air.
Push in the air.
Push in the air. Flip it over and pull it back.
Oh, that's easy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now you can pull it all the way down to get rid of the air space at the top and push it back up. So you get to the 1. So we only need the 1 milliliter of water to dilute the 1 vial of menipure.
Okay.
Okay. So we put it back down. We're going to take your menipure. That's going to be a powder with a cap on it. Pop the cap off. Put it down. We're going to break this off.
Feels
It's
like
a little
break
flimsy.
it.
I know, right? And then straight over the menipure. Okay, and we're going to push in the 1 milliliter of water, flip it over, and pull back. And that's how we dilute the 1 vial of menipure. Okay, so we're going to pull all the way down and back up to the 1 so that you get a full 1 milliliter.
Okay, slow. Can I help it if it's going
Exactly.
slow?
Yeah.
Okay, just pull it back down.
Yeah, so it's a closed system, so you can pull it all the way down and back up.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
And we're going to flip it over, and then if we were going to dissolve 2 vials of menipure, we would break it off, pretend that we had another vial of menipure, put it back down, same amount of water, push it in.
With already mixed with the other medicine?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, flip it over and pull back. So now you have 2 vials of menipure in the 1 milliliter of water.
Okay.
So you never use any more water to dissolve, no matter how many vials you have.
Okay.
So 1 injection, 1 milliliter of water, regardless of how many vials. Okay? It's the same thing. You can pull it back up to 1 milliliter, flip it over, and now we get our needle. You open it up. You can put it down here. Yeah.
Okay.
Hold the Q cap so it doesn't swivel. Twist it off. And twist on your needle. Twist it on. And that's how you prepare the menipure.
Okay.
Okay, now we're going to inject it. So here we have our little practice skin.
Okay.
So we're going to clean the area with alcohol. So we always clean middle to outside to avoid getting bacteria in the middle. We're going to let it dry for a second. and then we're going to take our needle. So we're always going to hold it like a dart just so that you don't accidentally push it. Take off the cap. Yep.
Okay. It's not too bad.
Not too bad.
Not too bad looking.
We're going to pinch our inch and we're going to go straight in. Okay. Straight in, push all the way in, straight out into the shots. And that's menipure.
Okay, that was easy enough.
Yeah.
I feel very scientific.
Yeah, you'll get used to it. You're going to be doing it a lot.
Okay.
Now you want to do the Hollister one?
Yes.
Sure. Okay, so false stem. So it comes as a pen. Pretty simple. All we have to do is load the cartridge. Okay, so we take the top off. We swivel the yellow bit off and put the screwdriver down. We get our cartridge. It's a little difficult to get out.
Yeah. There we go.
Okay.
Got it.
Have the arrow facing up, the metal tip up, and you nose dive it in. Okay. Take the screwdriver and screw it in.
There's something oddly satisfying about this scientific aspect
it is.
of it.
Once you get past the like nervousness of it, it's kind of fun.
Now that I'm not actually injecting myself right now, I'm like, this is kind of fun.
Okay, and then to dial it up, we dial up to the 300 or whatever your dose would be.
Okay.
Then we would clean the hub with an alcohol. If we were re-injecting, we would take one of the needles.
Is there any reason these are different colored or just kind of
different?
Okay.
There's no, they are exactly the same.
Okay.
Different color.
Good.
And it's easiest to hold the yellow bit so that you can screw it properly. And you just screw it on. Screw it on until you feel like it's tight, and then you take it off. Yep. And that's how you prepare the Hollister. Okay? Same thing, we're going to clean the area. Little circle to big circle. Take your pen, make sure that you can see the dial there. Take off the cap. Pinch your inch. Straight in. Push all the way down until you see it goes to 0. Yeah, it's a bit hard to do that one.
No, it's
Yep.
twisty.
Straight out. And then I just like to recap it so that you don't poke yourself. So put the top bit in, and then push it on once it's in.
Be more careful this time.
Okay, and then swivel it off into the shops. And it's all perfect. Okay.
Done. Awesome. As you can see in the video, I definitely felt a lot better about it after Stephanie explained everything to me and walked me through it very thoroughly. Hopefully that helped you sort of think about what it actually means when people are giving themselves these shots. I mean, I know we hear about it a lot, but this is the first time I've been hands-on with anything like this. And I consider myself somebody who's pretty informed on this topic. So I hope that you're finding this valuable. I will actually also be sharing me doing my own injections with you. I'll be doing that live in real time. Hopefully I don't stick myself sideways or it doesn't hurt too bad or anything like that, but we'll all be in it together. Stay tuned for that a little bit later. Once I get a phone call, assuming everything was fine with my baseline assessment this morning, I will get a phone call and they'll tell me exactly what mix of the medications I need to use. And I will start those injections tonight and I will share that with you. Stay tuned for all of that. This is Stephanie Haney.